I just want everybody to know that I've always been right.
Yeah, yeah. We're in the post episode now. I stopped recording and immediately started recording.
I just want everybody to know
I hope
I've always been right.
I hope everyone feels very vindicated. Everyone's very happy about everything in their lives.
Yes.
I hope
so much.
I hope we feel I hope we're feeling very prophecy fulfilled right now.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Big time. I feel like I'm especially advantaged with this being the next album because I feel like I did a master's thesis in this album already.
Yeah.
Like literally to you guys standing in your kitchen.
Yes.
Now imagine me standing there like I mean I'm not saying anything.
Trying so hard to contain.
Man, you had to keep real cool, huh?
Simon, you're a bit out of center for your camera, by the way.
You had to keep real cool, huh?
I did have to keep it very cool. I was like, all right, just gonna sit here and try really hard to not sing along to these lyrics that I know.
I mean, what a nice I figured it out, and I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah.
I tried to do the whistle multiple times back in season 1, and that makes this so perfect.
Yeah, I was very happy every time it happened, and I'm like, I'm not going to confirm anything, but you know.
I mean, it's Dr. Light and Emily. Tarbuck was the one who got it first.
Mm-hmm. I thought that was aimed at me. I thought that's because I have multiple times made a big deal out of the Proto Men.
Right.
Yeah, I let you think. I let you think that it was just that. That was just I like you a lot and you're my friend.
Oh, this was incredible.
Fuck yeah.
This is so good.
Oh wait, There's more. Give me a moment.
What the fuck?
Be right back.
What do you mean?
It's excellent. Oh, I'm so happy.
Oh, there's obviously the next album, Act 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's the and there's a lot of Act 2 in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's all very clear. I would like to have everyone go ahead and move their attention over to something I think everyone will make everyone very happy is that in herd activities I am posting or actually I'm going to post it in the wilds. I am posting a very exciting PDF.
Oh my god! I'm like so excited to click it, but I feel like I need to like hype myself up.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spoiler PNG in case you don't want to have to download a PDF.
Whoa! Oh yeah!
We have some shit that is going to mechanically be the case now.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Like a kid on Christmas. That's what's going on right now.
Oh yes, that is how I feel. I was just something I was just about to post was oh, I need to save it as an image and not just as a CRETA file. File, save as, PNG, save. Yeah, this is upload failed. Why? What? Oh, I'm not done with it. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna say, yeah, this is Sheila in season 3.
Oh, do we have art? Oh, whoa.
Just color inverted cerulege to make it orange instead of purple.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
That looks so good. That looks so Mega Man Zero.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm very happy with how the color palettes played out. Let's do. It needs to be.
Yeah, how did you do that?
How? Don't.
Yeah.
I'm a genius. That's all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
I am very smart. Let me go to this one. This one. Oh, how did I do? What? Like get your sprites in there, like in my trailer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
those are custom sprites. I made those.
Right, I know that, but like, how did you animate it?
Oh,
Painstaking.
Painstaking.
I see.
A lot of I had to rip sprites from Mega Man 2 and then recolor them all and then use them as like animation cells and then there was like there was gonna be like the part where it shows this new character sheet, which I'm gonna leave on screen for a bit. Or I'm gonna.
Man, this fucks hard.
You like this? You like this character sheet? I'm glad.
It fucks so hard.
Yeah, there's some new moves on there. The moves moves are being
the arm.
Yeah.
Without destroying sever a piece from the hole. We're familiar with this one.
Yeah.
Here comes the arm.
Here comes the arm.
The wheel. Take remote control of a docile machine. I guess that's the connection move. And then the fever. Double your power for 2 turns. And then overheat. Power is used to power equipment, enabling special features. When you overheat, you can hardly move and power is reduced to 1. There's also armor on here. If it reaches 0, be destroyed.
Yeah.
There's also the stats also are now separation, connection, instigation. They are individual pips from 1 to X.
Yes, they are. You're going to a more challenging world. So now it's harder to gain power. So pips are now back to being 1 point, or pips are down to 1 point.
Right. They used to be like 2, then they were 3. Now they're bound to 1.
Yeah. You can still do the moves without having full pips, for the record.
Okay.
Your pips are 1 to 1. If you all had 3 in each one. You all have 3 in each one now. There's some other.
Okay, so we start at 3, 3, 3.
Yeah. If
that's okay.
Brutal.
Yeah. No, it's
understood.
Good. It's a bit of a stat reset, but you do. But now that's not health. Your health is your armor. Which is going to be more traditional health. It's going to be based on how you have all these. See these slots? You have slots for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to need to buy some sticky notes if you don't have them.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so fucking vindicated. I am so fucking vindicated.
Hey, can I pull out hold on? Can I pull out hold on?
Yeah. You see all those. Yeah. What's your hold on, Ricardo?
I went back to my old sheet.
Oh, good.
And since I tuned back into a human, I don't have 3 pips anymore. My pips are 5.
No. Not how it works.
It had to be done.
Yeah. I hope Tarvik is very happy with the choice of names for all of the moves.
Oh yeah.
Are these
all of these are so
yeah.
I have referenced the wheels multiple times. Like in episodes.
Yeah. Every time that happens, I'm like, yeah. Here is, by the way, if anyone wants to print this, in the wilds is a poster. Here's a poster.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you want a command heart poster, there you go.
Command hearts like pawn hearts.
Thank you.
Sayonara wild heart.
No one guess hearts. Everyone guess cubed
Delta.
Delta was one. 3. Some people just guessed 3.
There was a triangle.
There was a
Yeah.
triangle.
There's a triangle that
There
was
was a
started to
triangle.
form,
It was started to form,
And then
and then it was
Bam.
broken.
and then lightning struck it and broke it.
Yeah.
And then it was like that. Are we all very clear? Are we all
Goddamn.
very clear on where we stand? Your moves your slots down here are all gonna do cool stuff, except for storage. Storage
yeah.
is just your storage.
Right.
You can just carry a part with you.
Yeah.
And these parts give you your armor and your power. Your like max armor and max power, and then you can move that around, and that's how you're gonna do the fighting.
Oh, it's like Destiny.
It's actually it's like the Iron Man video game for Nintendo Wii. Like, get out of here.
Oh, I should have got. I wanted to play that one. It was the last movie game.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm glad. I hope everyone feels very, very happy and vindicated. Feel free to watch that trailer like a billion times. It required a lot more work.
Oh, I can tell. Really love you. Like I tried to explain the memory allocation in the boot up phase for Mega Man X to people multiple times. That is such an incredible, like, that's so good. The number of times that they show the boot up process for, like, if that, to be that far back into our real world past and call out the amount of data storage that it would, like, plausibly require for one of these machines to exist, immaculate.
Yeah, I only needed to do some like light modification, all the text in that, in order to make it work. That only required me to rip the sprites from a different game, because the climbing the pillar thing and the text are from different games.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Also, I'll throw this out. No, you didn't point it out until literally tonight before session, Simon. But Mega Man X Command X.
Mega Man X Command X.
There you go. There you go. There's the
Yes.
line. Feel free to come down and look at your whiteboard and just stare at it and be like,
I feel so fucking vindicated. I feel so fucking vindicated. Can you put that whiteboard on screen right now so the liners can fucking see it if they so choose to?
Okay, do we have a picture of it? Where's the picture of it at?
Yeah, you took one, I think.
All right, I'll find
It's just in the wilds, I think.
In the wilds?
Maybe. I'm scrolling up.
Is it in herd activities? It's in herd activities.
Okay.
BRBP time.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, I'll put that up for a bit.
Yeah.
There you go, liners. This was made like a couple weeks ago. There's some Big If True. There's some Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon stuff that didn't.
I was speculating about that.
We had command line music is British, which is like not even true. Maybe Canadian.
Well, why are you pointing out the things that are wrong when you could be pointing out all the things I have on here that are right?
I leave that to you. I mean, you can look at the image and point it out.
So okay. You know, robots. Cogs are robots. We all know this to be true.
Yeah. The single eye aesthetic is very much the sniper robot. You know, the killing machine.
Yeah.
Dr. Wily's robot. They got modified out of Dr. Light's robot.
Yeah. You know, getting your consciousness planted into a robot is a thing that happens in command line.
Yeah.
And when we died and became disembodied souls, there would be nothing for us to come back to except, you know, some sort of constructed form. There's a lot of Xenoblade stuff. going on in this also, where like in Xenoblade 3, the kids like fuse into big robot not like kaiju, but like Super Sentai robot warriors.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like when that happens in that game. That's my favorite game ever.
Yeah.
Welcome to an Altered Future is on this board already.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's a line from Murder of the Universe.
Yes. You go from the vomit coffin to the altered future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, guys, it's all been clear.
Cool.
I don't know why anyone's been confused.
Also, the fucking Earthbound thing. The Earthbound is real. Earthbound real and confirmed about how at the end of... Sorry, spoilers for Earthbound. At the end of Earthbound, the kids get sent into the future into robot bodies because their physical meat bodies cannot make the jump. Only their souls can. And so they get implanted into robot bodies. But because they're psychics, you know, the only what matters is their brain and their spirituality. Their fucking their sick psychic abilities.
I hope Tarbuck feels properly serviced.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just proud of myself for putting it all together.
I mean, it was a team effort.
I think Act 2 might be one of my most listened albums in my whole life.
Nice.
Yeah. You at one point said a few weeks ago, like, "Oh yeah, I haven't listened to the albums that much," and I'm like, "Well, you can make up for that later." Yeah, imagine you playing like you played both Act 1 and Act 2, Album 1, Album 2, back to back in my kitchen, and I had to sit there like, yeah, I've listened to this one before.
I didn't even connect that in concept to this project.
It took me a little bit. But when Roma said... It was a combination of she was like listening to it while like in the shower a bunch, and also she played like all the Mega Man collection on the PS4. That's when I put it together. Like those two things kind of like locked it into place for me.
Gotcha. See, I thought her listening to it a bunch was I was when I was like, yeah, I think from this song to this song, that's like a really good shower mix, because we had that conversation. That feels like the appropriate amount of time.
Genius.
Okay. The arm. Oh God, here comes the arm.
Oh God, here comes the arm. How many of the arms can you think of in Command Line? I can think of a couple.
There's the funny lightning one.
Yeah, there's Alvis's lightning robot arm. There's the gauntlet. That's one.
There's the scary crab arm.
Scary crab arm. There's a giant void spider arm. There's an Ungoliant arm. I'm going to count that as an arm and not a leg, because arms are legs. Arms are actually specialized legs.
But horse legs are actually fingers.
Yes.
We talked about this last night. That's why I bring it up. Me and Roma. And...
Yeah. I hope everyone is going to enjoy here's what I think. Here's what I think, right? I think season 1 is like, oh yeah, we've got like stuff to say. We're gonna be political, right? Yeah. And season 2 is like, we're gonna be very poetic. We're gonna be very like, this is very metaphorical. And season 3 is just like, this shit's gonna be real dumb.
Season 3 is gonna kick ass.
Season 3 is gonna be like, yeah, we're robots. We fight. Here's what I say about this character sheet. The reason it's not colored in is because you get to color it in. Have fun.
Cool.
Nice. Is the serial number at the top? What's going on with that?
It's the model number.
Yeah. So Jack, you went in first. You're A001. Sheila, you went in second. You're A002, and Danny is A003. I'll fix that.
Well, you'll have to.
I can re-render it.
Yeah, give us bespoke, unique unit numbers.
Yeah.
I love that instigation is red.
Yeah, There's only black and red, and instigation is the red one. Is like red text. I like seeing SepCon and ints like abbreviated like D&D stats, but they're way cooler.
They're way cooler. Okay.
I like this. This is my favorite character sheet.
Yeah, this is gonna kick ass.
Yeah. Ricardo, did you catch the part where I said like, okay, you're gonna need sticky notes? You're gonna write parts, descriptions on a sticky note, and that like, then you sum those all up, and then that's your stats.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like that's a thing we'll do next session, presumably.
Yeah, that will be next session. Will be like, okay, here's your parts. Here's a couple choices you can make. Here's some stuff you have.
Oh man, imagine the book being your fucking generator.
Yeah, we took our stuff with us.
Yeah, your stuff.
Yes.
Your stuff is gonna be equipment. That's how. And
Yeah,
that's
why.
it rolls.
Remember, that's why I posted the fucking Cerule Edge, because that's what Shield's gonna look like.
Yeah. That's why I was like, okay, are you gonna bring that? Because if you are, then you get to use it.
Yeah, I get this tuft of hair sticking up right now.
All right, the two major lines that stick out to me just from memory about the wheel is the wheels are spinning out of control. You won't be able to breathe. And then a different time, the wheels are spinning out of control. What would they do if we held them still?
What is a wheel? What is a cog if not just a wheel with teeth?
It's a wheel with teeth. Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Someone.
You're fucking welcome.
Now that you have,
You're welcome.
Now that you have the final set of pieces, I hope a lot of things just fall into place that were so vague before.
Yeah.
What is a cog? What a wheel with teeth.
Indeed.
Yeah, the arm and the wheel, the wheel, the fever. That's all from new shit. That's all new shit. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that thing was so hot.
What thing?
That jacket I was wearing.
Oh, yeah, you were warm.
Yeah. Warm.
I don't know if you can see it, but like, look at these sweat.
Hitting over there.
Yeah.
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 Time to whine, Mom.
Time to wind down. Yeah. I was gonna buy a beer, but then the guy across the road was closed.
Yeah. All right. I imagine Tarvik wants to continue talking until the end of time, out of pure joyous excitement.
I'm spoiled for choice. Like, what do I even zoom in on?
Yeah.
Well,
I have nothing to say. I'm just full of pride in myself for figuring it out.
yeah, I give I had a joke idea of what if I just like at some point come to the table and I'm like, hey guys, today you guys are the DM. I'm not gonna do anything.
How would that even work?
I'd be like, yeah, just be honest. Just be honest to the fiction. Go nuts. You still have to like roll, but you make each other roll.
But wait, why would that be? Why would you do that?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun. That's
Okay,
what I'm doing right now. We're in the post session.
Mm-hmm.
Tarva gets to be DM for post session right now. What do you want to talk about?
Okay, so a key aspect to that people need to know about this this album is that it is a rock opera, wherein the little booklet that comes when you buy the disc has not just liner notes but stage direction. There's like extra stuff.
Command line is a stage play.
Yeah, so when you watch a lyrics video or something like that, it will show up with like a block of narration that is not actually like words in the album, but it is part of the album.
Yep.
It's a cybertext.
Yep.
And Roma actually, both of us recently watched a film that was a documentary about a theatrical play performance. And the entire time I was just thinking about how would I direct Command Line as a stage performance? Because Roma has gone on record saying that if she was to adapt, Command Line to anything, into a different medium, it would be a stage play.
Uh-huh.
I've been honest the whole time, guys. I've been honest the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Except for when I had to stand in my kitchen and blatantly lie.
You just didn't say anything. No, you just didn't say anything.
I lied by omission.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, so are we the Joes?
I think so.
We're certainly the Jozu.
Yes.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Yeah, no, we're the cool robot guys.
Hearing pronouns with no context, hearing nouns with no context is funny. Are we the Joes? Is that like the guy from Spy Kids?
The Joes.
So, okay. Oh man, I Ricardo was missing from the conversation that we had in the kitchen, but like the story of the Father of Death is like,
Which is the name of the album.
Yeah.
I have it pulled up on Bandcamp right now. I'm glad it's on Bandcamp, which means I could download it really easily.
Yeah. Okay. So Dr. Light starts out. All right. A lot of this is going to be explicit text, so I'm going to be skipping stuff with the expectation that you will listen to this album like 100 times. Now I'm pushing you guys to listen to the album.
Yeah. I mean, I've listened to it like over 100 times.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty easy to do. I love the way that this sounds. The different era, in the Proto-Men, the different eras have different sounds. Act 1 takes place in front of Act 2. It's in the future from Act 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you get the story of Proto-Man and Mega Man.
Just like Command Line.
Thank you.
Anyway, sorry. Continue.
That's why this is Act 3. We are going into Act 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then the origin prior to that. Oh wait, I didn't finish my thought. In Act 1, everything is like lo-fi indie sound, where it feels like it's being played on equipment that is barely cobbled together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Which I really like.
There's a lot of It has a lot of like I mastered this on Audacity static sound.
Mm-hmm.
And Act 2 starts out in like a Western Southern rock kind of place. Like if you're driving through the desert in the Southwest, and there's electric guitar at a Greasy Spoon diner off of the road, and there's like 40 motorcycles in front of it. This is the sound of that place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's real grungy.
That's why we start in Texas.
Exactly. Right. We start in Texas. And then
Texas.
And then Dr. Light builds some machines, and then Dr. Wily alters the machine and kills Emily with it, and frames Dr. Light for doing that, and then whips up the rest of the city into a fervor, so that even though Dr. Light gets acquitted, like, it doesn't work. in
right,
a way.
everybody still
because,
hates him, and there's like angry mobs.
yes, yeah, an actual lynch mob lines up outside of the courthouse to like kill Dr. Light because they're just in case he gets off. And then gets on a train out of town.
Yeah.
Yep. He does get on a train.
He does get on a train, and then
A silver train.
A silver train. The city is like buildings go down and are rebuilt overnight because machines are efficient workers, basically. And Dr. Wily works his way into the infrastructure of the whole city, and the city basically becomes like a post-apocalyptic city-state where Dr. Wily runs everything because of corporate regulatory capture, etc. And it becomes an Orwellian state. Hence the face on the view screen with a W in the forehead on the album cover. And then we come back in after pretty much everybody who is like your age, etc., has just grown up in this much worse world. And you can kind of draw that as like a call forward to what it's going to be like for kids at the time where the album was written, who had grown up in a post 9/11 world, where they're just used to authoritarianism just everywhere and don't even think to oppose it.
Yeah, once you hit the age of 20, you're no longer able to rebel.
Yeah. See, there's this jewel in your hand, and when it turns the wrong color, your time's up.
What?
It turns red and flashing. You know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We're gonna watch Logan's Run at some point.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. I was this is like some movie that he's referencing, I think, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah. And what you need to know about Logan's Run is Jellicles are and Jellicles do. All right?
Jellicle cats?
Jellicle cats. Yes, that's very important.
I see.
Anyway, one such kid who is now in his 20s, who grew up under the shadow of the boot, is a guy named Joe. And Joe has a motorcycle. And Joe is like one of the few people who's still like, man, this is bullshit. Shouldn't be like this. A person who grew up in authoritarianism, who like thinks that it's wrong. And then he says this, and everybody's like, dude, don't talk like that. You're going to get us all killed. Because anybody who expresses dissent just disappears. And there's this robot that's got a single glowing red eye in the middle of its face that will like run at highway speeds and will like make people disappear into the darkness, never to be heard from again. It is the very same robot that killed Emily. And then he runs into this machine while he's like out on his motorcycle, and then he like banks sideways and goes skidding and hits the thing with his motorcycle.
Yeah, he Akira slides into it.
He Akira slides into it, basically destroying it. And then Dr. Light comes out from the shadows and is like, hey kid, you want to start a rebellion? and then like there's this like clicking hiss sound as he like unhooks the head of the robot, like shovels the machinery out of it and hands it to Joe as a helmet. And
that's so cool.
Yeah, and they go and they like plant fire bombs in the operational tower, etc. And they're gonna bring the system down, man. And then they're all hype. Yeah, like they're doing an Operation Mayhem, but it's good this time. And then, well, it's an unalloyed good this time. and then they are about to do that, and then surprise, all the view screens kick on, and Dr. Wily has known that this was going to be the case the whole time. The bombs blow up early, and like Joe gets like shot off of the building, and in the song "The Fall" is him seeing like in real time as like the footage goes out, and they're like terrorist attack and etc. As they're like, this becomes the new 9/11 for these people, as he realizes as he's falling to his death off of this building that like, oh, we got played. They knew the whole time, and they just let it happen because he was going to twist it to his advantage. I have wasted the last hours of my life, and then he hits the ground.
Mm-hmm. There's some parallels there.
Yeah. And Dr. Light like goes and he like gets Joe, like collects Joe, or what like the paste that is left of Joe, and like is fleeing away, and like finally like he gets back to his place, and he like opens a drawer that has a sealed letter from Emily in the drawer, and he like couldn't bear to open it because she sent it arrived after she died, and he's like, but what's gonna be in this letter? And he busts it open, and then they read the letter in the album, and like it actually does spark as words of encouragement in him, and he's like, hey Joe, when you see Emily, tell her to wait for me because I still have work to do. And he takes the helmet, and that helmet becomes Proto Man's helmet, because in the Mega Man games, the Proto Man was like based on the Working Joe robot series, from which we get Sniper Joe, from which we get the character of Joe.
Yeah.
And this is bolstered by the fact that the actor in the Proto Man who plays Joe is also the voice of Proto Man and Mega Man. It's all a rich tapestry.
And now you get to weave all of Command Line into that.
And then yes, we get to weave all of Command Line into that. And then when you re-listen to the Proto Man Act 1, you can hear Emily's voice leading the chorus. Anytime they do like the Greek chorus thing of like, this is the voice of the people.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Yeah, they're both awesome. I listen to both albums a lot.
Yeah.
Now I don't need to hide that I'm listening to both albums all the time. That's the real advantage of getting this far.
Yeah. Okay. So all of that story that I told should be context for you to have going through. Like it's been a long time since I've read all the liner notes, because I was into this when it came out in September 8th, 2009.
It's been 15 years.
It's been 15 years. They released Act 1 the year prior to this, and then they waited. All right, there's a year between Act 1 and Act 2, and there's 15 years at least between Act 2 and 3. I'm dying.
Mm-hmm. Well, now we're in Act 3.
Now we're in Act 3. We get to be the Act 3 that we want to see in the world.
That's why I wanted to give to you, Tarbuck. That's my gift to you. My gift to you is that you get to co-write Act 3.
My heart is complete.
I'm so happy for you. I've been planning this for so long.
Like over a year.
Yeah.
I've known I've known that Tarbuck cares as much about Proto Man since at least 2022. And I've been like, Because I'll tell you this. Proto Man is the second album in my finding process.
Mm-hmm.
First one I knew about was Mirror of the Universe, and I'm like, I want to make an album about this. I want to make a campaign about this, but like, it's really cool, and like, I feel like I need some lead in. I feel like I can't just jump right into this. And I'm like, where do I jump in with? And I'm like, well, Proto Man's really cool, but like, how the fuck do I bridge these two things? Where do I get the bridge for these two things? And then I found Pawn Hearts, and I'm like, how are there parallels to both of these two totally disparate things? I don't know. Fuck it. There's 3 of them now, and we're gonna do all 3.
Yeah.
Simon, I don't know if you remember a quote I said from far off long ago, where I said, "What do I put in? What do I put in? Fuck it. It all goes in. It all goes in." That was the The fuck it. It all goes in was the fuck it. We do all 3.
Yeah, no, I do recall the command line. There were no ideas left at the door. It's all in here.
It's all here.
There's still a lot of ideas left at the door, but yeah, originally it was going to be like, what if we did a mixtape that was all 3 of these albums? And I'm like,
yeah,
that's less exciting than just doing. I just want to do all 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to trim these down. They're all great. I feel like Ricardo is nearing the end of their life.
Yeah.
From my camera screen, he's in like the bottom right, like he's like at the bottom right corner.
Yep, same.
Yeah, he is like barely on. I have to take a screenshot of this. It's so funny.
Yeah, I got so excited after playing the. Oh, I'll go ahead and link the
the album.
I mean, I'll link the album too, if anyone needs it. But I will also link the trailer, so you may scrutinize.
Yeah. I saw like over 1,000 terabytes. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
I can't like even think about that.
What?
Okay, here's what I hate about like technology, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the reason we need more computing power. Okay, so like I saw this post on some social media that was like running like a version of like Windows XP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like it was running a version of Windows XP on like hardware that would have been available at the time of Windows XP being out. It wasn't being run on like a modern compute or like on like modern computing hardware. It was just normal like at the time. And it was moving so snappy. Like you clicked on the calculator app and it just opened, right? But like you go on a Windows computer now and it's no way near as snappy. You have to have like literally the most high end computer parts for it to be like super big snappy. And it's like, dude, like the technology is getting better, but like for what reason, right? Things like, you know what I mean, like the relative, like we don't feel that effect necessarily. It's only,
I do.
like, I mean yeah, but like Windows XP on hardware at the time runs snappier than Windows 10 on modern hardware. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And this is something that like a lot of like really good, or not like really good, but like a lot of programmers talk about, like Jonathan Blow and like
I have talked about this endlessly for years.
Yeah, you, Jonathan Blow,
every Linux bro
guy
in
who
existence.
Every Linux bro, guy who made Doom, big programmer guy who made Doom. It's like
John Carbuncle.
John Carmack.
Yeah, John Carmack, right? It's
John
like
Carbuncle.
It's like like technology has gotten infinitely better, but like software has gotten insanely bloated.
Mm-hmm.
Like our web page should not run like shit. You know what I mean?
There is no reason for. All right, if we had kept our ethos from back in the day, then as technology got better, the longest loading time would be under a second.
Mm-hmm.
Even just like the file search in Windows XP, guys, you don't even know how much worse it's gotten.
I mean, I've like interacted with old computers. I get it.
You know, I understand. Like, oh my god.
I know we are cursed to live in the altered future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the reason that Doom runs on anything is because it was like it's
small.
It's so perfectly programmed.
Right?
Like, okay, like the main topic of this discussion, right? Is like it's like the topic it's like on libraries, right? Like that's the reason for thing works on this OS, does not work on this OS. Thing works on this hardware, does not work on this hardware. Like Doom could run on everything because everything that was needed to make Doom run was like programmed by the people who made it, right? So like it is its own self-contained like package that you just need computer hardware to make it work. You don't need this specific computer hardware. You just need computer hardware that can. You need like a Turing complete like piece of hardware, and it will just run Doom. But like now everything is like, okay, there's a library for this. That guy made a library for this. That guy made a library for that, and it's like, okay, you just like grab a bunch of shit from everywhere, and like some of it, a lot of it you don't need, but it does this one specific thing that you don't want to program yourself, and it's like, blow.
To convert this into normie language, imagine installing a new separate copy of Photoshop every individual time you needed to crop a file. That's what people are like these days in computers.
Yeah. You're preaching to the choir, buddy. Trust me, I know.
But to speak in the defense of the many terabytes of data there, they typed that because that's what they imagined it would take to hold a human mind. And that's like over an exabyte of data to hold a person's mind.
Yeah.
They were typing that back when the best computers had like a whole megabyte of memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Until you got to like building size computers, and those had a few megabytes.
Yeah.
I had like, you got like 128 megabytes in this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Check it.
But like the reason I brought that up, right, is that like, yeah, in the future, computers are gonna have like 1,000 instead of 1,000 gig, it's gonna be 1,000 terabytes, right? But like a picture is still going to be like the
same percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A game is still gonna be the same percentage. So like yes, technically, if you compare like apples to apples, like a video game now is like 100 gigs, but a video game in the future will be like 100 terabytes. That's like way more data, like way more. There's like way more going on, but like still like the effect like numbers wise.
Ricardo, you sound like totally fried.
the effects numbers wise is still like it is the same. There's like line does not go up numbers wise, but it will go up like, I guess, function wise.
Like Diablo 3. I get it.
Yeah. I sound fried because I'm laying on my back, and my the weight of my head is pushing down on my Adam's apple.
Damn.
Well, just pull it up. Just pull it up into your head like that.
Ugh. I'm normal now.
Yeah, it's actually not that hard to do that with you.
I don't know how to fucking do that. Wait, maybe I just did?
You'll have to learn.
I mean, I picked it up. I picked it up in like 20 minutes, but I don't remember where the video it was that I watched to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know where the video was that I watched to learn how to do that.
Sound like Keegan just now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be buzzing on this album. I'm gonna listen to this album like multiple times a day.
Yeah.
Good.
Because it's a good album, but also because I'm like, what parts of this is gonna show up where? Like,
Yeah.
I'd ask you, Tarbuck, how much of it has already showed up?
yes, quite a bit of it has already shown up.
Man, I can't believe Tarbuck called it at the end of season 1.
I mean, remember when I put part of the album in an episode?
No?
Tarbuck should.
When is that?
I played the little music box.
Yeah, that I called it out at the time. I was like, that's the music from Proto Man Act 2. That's
When was
Emily's
that?
theme. It was Emily's theme.
It was Emily's theme.
When was that though?
That was on the train. It was at
Okay.
like the end of an episode. Now, I will tell you, Tarbuck, I thought I was being really clever because I have Honoralia, and if you just divorce music from context, I'm like, that sounds good, I guess, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you don't know what it is if it's divorced from context.
So that's why I just put it in there, and I was like, yeah, no one's gonna notice. And immediately you were like, oh shit, that's from Proto Man. And I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, because that was before we like really went through with a fine-tooth comb what it is that you have about music. What does Honoralia mean?
No, that was before we like even knew. We even had that first talk.
Yeah. So you were like, from your perspective, you were being like, there's no possible way anybody could pull this out because it's divorced from its context.
Yeah.
It just sounds nice.
You would have had to like
I get it
just
immediately,
listen
and
to
you
it.
were like, are you even more psychic than I thought you were?
Basically, I was like, God, how much did you listen to this album? Because I'm like, I just listened to this earlier, and like, if I didn't remember what this if I didn't label this file, I wouldn't know what it is. Like, yeah, because I'm like, Tarbuck probably hasn't listened to this album in like a year, something like that.
Oh, it had been Okay, so this was autumn of last year, thereabouts, like early autumn, late summer.
Yeah. Freezes in an exact place. Oh, you lagged out there. You're gonna need to repeat that. Now you're just muted.
Yeah, I'm seeing his mouth moving.
I
but
see your mouth move, but no.
I can't see him.
No sound. He's in Discord.
For me, Simon has been stuck. Like,
Weird.
Simon, I can see
like,
him.
no, I can see them, but like they're stuck. Like their face
I can hear.
is
Tarbuck
like
now.
right here.
Okay.
This is like their
Good.
face, and it's cut off.
I'm looking at full screen. It's not like that. Anyways.
All right.
So it'd been like what, 5 years?
I think the last time that I did a full listen of Proto Man Act 2 may have been 2015. No. It would have been 2018.
Okay, so like 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I read that and I'm like, impossible task. No one's gonna notice. And I was like, what the fuck? Did you listen to this on loop like for an entire summer like Friends? That was my conclusion. I'm like, man, Tarbuck is a real freak for this album.
That's closer to true than not, actually.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there. It's a good album, especially for like imagine being solo in Tokyo pedaling to this album.
Yeah.
And also pedaling to Act 1.
Oh, yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. Now whenever I come up in like a month or two, in 2 months, Now we can listen to the album together.
Oh yeah.
And I can
that's
and I
so
can
good.
not have to pretend that I don't know all the lyrics.
It's gonna be so good.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad to see everyone's excited. Ricardo is tired. You are I am signing you off, so you are permitted to leave. Since it's since it's midnight where you're at.
Yeah, like it's not even that. Like today I was so busy.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
like 11 o'clock hit. I was like, okay, I had to do so much, and then I didn't even realize I didn't have lunch. It was only when I like saw my coworkers bringing lunch. I was like, oh shit, I need to eat, because I didn't eat breakfast and I didn't bring lunch. So I was like, oh shit, and I like ordered KFC. I like sped through that, and I got back to work.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I plan my entire day around command line. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to see. Before it was not Command X. The X is silent. Hunter, Hunter, etc. I already did this joke for Simon, so I'm not repeating it. But now we're called Command Hearts.
Yeah.
It was very gratifying that even with the entire board, you didn't get close to Command Heart.
No.
I will do this once more.
Yeah. No, you do it and then you like curl your fingers in. You can do that too. That works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all doing a different one, but close enough. I like it. Harvak, I can't wait. You know, whenever I get there, I better see this poster printed out and on your wall.
Yeah, I can do that. I can make that happen.
If you want one with your sprites, I can also get that. But
yeah, that'd be nice.
It require a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go into that later. I feel like we're chill enough to wrap up this post session.
Yeah.
Me and Tarba can talk forever though.
Yes, we can. As soon as we wrap the post, then I'm gonna start making some food, I think.
All right, Bayonara liners.
Me too. Bye, liners.
I'll see you in Act 3, motherfuckers, mother truckers, mother heckers.